Assalamu alaikum. On February 8th, 2024, general election were held in Pakistan, and these were the very hyped election as usual. This is happening in Pakistan since 1947, and I just wanted to see how many prime ministers Pakistan had in previous 20 years. I was amazed to see the data and the tenures. The most interesting thing is that since 1947, it's been 76 years, and no prime minister had completed his tenure throughout this period. None, not a single one. There were many presidents who completed their tenure, and all those presidents were military presidents. They were the dictators. They thrown out the prime ministers, came into power with the dictatorship, and they remained for at least 10 years in government. And when they tired of the government, they left, and then they got the re-election and left. So I'm gonna tell you about since what's been happening since 1988. Okay, now not far back into 1947, but I'll start from the 1988. So in 1988, Benazir Bhutto came into power. She was the first lady prime minister in the whole world. That was a record held by Pakistan, that she came into power in 1988, and she was thrown out in 1990 by a dictator. So you can see that the tenure of prime minister in Pakistan electoral is 5 years, but no prime minister completed that 5 year tenure, and she was thrown out in 1990 after 2 years. Then again, re-elections were done, and Mr. Muhammad Nawaz Sharif, who is leader of Pakistan Muslim League Noon, he came into power in 1990 and was thrown out in 1993. Now imagine look for the most interesting thing. He was thrown out in 1993. Then re-elections were done, and May 1993, he was again elected by the people of Pakistan. Again, in the same year, in 1993, re-elections were done. Mr. Nawaz Sharif was again elected, and in the same year, again, he was thrown out of the seat, thrown out of the power by the dictators. Now imagine, Pakistani nation is giving a mandate to a person in the same year, two times in the same year, and he was thrown out of the seat twice in 1 year. Imagine. So here we cannot say that who is corrupt, Nawaz Sharif is corrupt, Benazir is corrupt, PPP is corrupt, or Imran Khan is corrupt. Here the things are different. But Pakistani people are, everybody who follows someone, he thinks and he have a faith in that personality or in that person. Like if we talk about the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf people, who the followers of PTI, they're mostly the younger people, and they think only Imran Khan is right. Here, the problem is not with the Imran Khan or with the Nawaz Sharif or with the Benazir Bhutto or PPP. The problem is lies somewhere else, and I think maybe this time Pakistani nation is going to recognize these things. Okay, so the interesting thing is, in 1993, Mr. Nawaz Sharif was thrown out and then again re-elected, and then again thrown out of the picture of the seat in same year. And then re-elections were done in again in 1993, and Benazir Bhutto came into power, and she was again thrown out in 1996 after maybe 3.5 years. Re-elections were done. Nawaz Sharif came into power again in 1997, and during this time he ordered, or maybe he was the prime minister when the nuclear missiles were tested in Pakistan for the first time in 1998. So he remained again in power from 1997 to 1999, only for maybe 1.5 year, 2 years. Then again a dictator came, Mr. Pervez Musharraf, and he remained in power for 10 years. So look here, and if we go back in 1972, or maybe way before 1954, the first dictator came into power and remained for 10 years. Most of the dictators you will see, Ayub Khan, Ziaul Haq, Musharraf, many other, maybe I'm forgetting many names here, but they remained in power for 10 years, like the presidents of America. Mostly they come into power, other than Trump, I think. Everybody completed 5 years and then re-elected and then completed 5 years. So they completed their whole two tenures. And in Pakistan, yes, presidents completed their two tenures, but they were all dictators. They were all military leaders. They were all generals. Interesting. Okay, so after Musharraf obviously completed his 10 years, there came the Yusuf Raza Gilani. PPP came into power in 2008. Now look at the jump from 1999 to 2008. Okay, at the end of the 2008, after 10 years, we were getting in elections. Obviously, there were puppet prime ministers during this time, but those were all puppet prime ministers. Those has nothing to do with the government or anything like that. They were just filling the seat. Okay, so there was a presidential system during this time when Musharraf was into power. Then again, Yusuf Raza Gilani came into power in 2008, and he was thrown out of the picture and thrown out direct into the jail in 2012. But it's not like he worked from 2008 to 2012. He faced many charges. His government remained destabilized during this tenure, and at the end, in the beginning of the 2012, he was thrown out into the jail. Okay, and then again came Raja Pervez Ashraf from 2012 to 2013 for 1 year. Okay, now, and most interesting thing is that again, Mr. Nawaz Sharif and Pakistan Muslim League Noon came into power in 2013, and he was thrown out again in 2017. He did not complete his that tenure as well. He was thrown into the jail. He was sentenced, I think, 15 years imprisonment, and along with his daughter on a maybe fake case. There were many alleged true cases, but he was convicted in a fake case. That's true. Maybe he might be corrupt. Most likely he is corrupt. I'm not here to say that, but the conviction was done, was all planted, obvious. It's clear as a day that his convictions were, or the sentence he was given was false, was fabricated. Okay, and it's proved right now because the current chief justice gave him a clean chit, and he's been his punishments are vanished right now. At this, if we talk, the moment we are talking, his punishments are vanished. He's not imprisoned anymore. So in 2017, Mr. Nawaz Sharif was thrown out, and then came Shahid Haqqan Abbasi from 2017 to 2018. And now the interesting thing starts. Imran Khan came into power in 2018. Now the thing to consider here was Imran Khan was in really he was in power? No. To be honest, he was not in power. And he has said that so multiple times that for the first 3 years of his tenure, he stated that okay, but General Bajwa is great, General Bajwa is this, General. He always praised General Bajwa for the first 3 years of his tenure. Maybe he was enjoying the seat at that time, but when he saw that okay, I'm not making any decisions. Every decision is being made somewhere else. So what am I doing on the seat? First time in the history, there was the massive turnout of the voting. Almost 55 to 60% people came out to vote for Imran Khan because they were not there to vote for Imran Khan. They were there to vote against corruption, against thievery. Because Imran Khan made a bayaniya, made a statements that Nawaz is corrupt, Zardari is corrupt. So people thought maybe Imran Khan is not corrupt. So they gave him a mandate, and 55 to 60% voters came out and gave him a vote. But when after 3 years he saw that he's not making any decision, and maybe this is a deceive to the nation of the Pakistan, that they gave him the power, but power lies somewhere else. So he and then he became against those journals who brought him into power, who helped him to come into power. Because throwing out Nawaz Sharif now, now the interesting thing is 1 year could have been waited. Like Nawaz Sharif came into power in 2013. In 2018, he would have been removed automatically because tenure would have been completed. But why? Why was that so? He was thrown out in 4 years of his tenure. He didn't complete his tenure. And similarly, the case with Imran Khan. He was thrown out at fourth year of his tenure. Why is that so? The government destabilized again. What would you call it? The PDM, Pakistan Democratic Movement. All the parties came against the Imran Khan. They gave him the vote of no confidence, and he was thrown out of the picture. And now he is currently in jail in many cases, but he's convicted in major three cases, I guess. One is the Toshahana case, that is the corruption in the gift taking from other countries, and then another case is first case of the history of Pakistan. That is the wrong nikah case, you can say, or maybe the nikah or marriage during the iddat period of Bushra Bibi, and that is the first of a kind case in history of Pakistan. So you can well imagine that in whole history of Pakistan and in 76 years, this is the first time, first case, and he's convicted in that case. Anyways, now it's 2024. During this time, in 2023, caretaker government remained working, and now in 2024, the picture is Imran Khan is in the jail. His party symbol has been evoked. There is no more PTI at this moment, but all the candidates of Pakistan Tehreek Insaf, they participated in the election, and the turnout wasn't that much this time. But at this moment, the majority of seats, almost 100 National Assembly seats, are with the independent. Those independents are backed by Pakistan Tehreek Insaf. So this time also, people gave the mandate to Pakistan Tehreek Insaf. But on the other hand, if we see 83 seats with PMLN and I think 56 seats with the PPP and many others and other smaller parties are also. MQM 23 seats. Yes, MQM already is said that they are with the PMLN. Now again, Pakistan People's Party, Pakistan Muslim League Noon, and maybe MQM, they will all collaborate, they will all combine, and they will make the government. Obviously, they will make the government because they don't want Imran Khan to be in power. Why is that so? In my analysis, there shouldn't be any fight between the parties. Here, Mr. Imran Khan, what he's why he's against the other parties? If we see, Mr. Nawaz Sharif has been more victim than Imran Khan. He remained the victim throughout 20 to 22 years. Pakistan People's Party remained the victim for 22, 23 years. So why Imran Khan is suddenly thinks he's the only innocent here? The need of the hour is that they should combine. They should all combine and make a powerful government. If they all combine and they don't leave any loopholes for the establishment or whatever the power behind to manipulate the governments, then there wouldn't be any problem. They can complete the government, they can complete the tenure, and maybe Pakistan would be in the right track. But I know this is not going to happen. That's because those small they don't want, they don't have a preference. They don't have a preference to put someone on the seat. They don't have a preference to pick, like they don't want Imran Khan, they don't want Nawaz Sharif, they don't want Zardari or Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. They just want a destabilized, unstable government to have a leverage on. Simple. Unstable government is in favor of many, but a stable government is only in favor of the nation. They don't want that. Nobody wants to benefit the nation, they want to benefit themselves. So, this is again going to be a destabilized, unstable government, and a borrowed government, you can say, that they can throw away anytime they want. So, maybe the parties needs to think, all the parties, PTI, Non League, People's Party, and other smaller parties, they all need to think and they need to sit together to make a strong government, make a plan that okay, this prime minister will complete the tenure, and next time maybe they fix the seats. Okay, maybe they should turn and fix the turns. Okay, this time you come, next time I will come, next time maybe it, maybe this will be better than the situation we have been facing in 76 years. But I don't think so this is going to happen, because the engineering, the planning is top notch. The planning is top notch. Many people must be thinking in Pakistan that okay, this time we have crashed the plan of the establishment and maybe Khalai Makhluk, but they have not. The plan is completed. The plan is successful, making a destabilized, unstable government. That is the actual plan, and that plan have been since 1954. That's the first martial law. This was the only plan. This has remained the only plan. The one who thinks that okay, right now I'm the favorite of, no, you're not the favorite. Mr. Imran Khan, you're not the favorite of establishment. Mr. Nawaz, you're not the favorite of establishment. This, all these tactics are part of the plan to make an unstable government. They cannot directly impose the martial law. They cannot right now, because after after 2008, the world is not letting them to impose a martial law after 2008. So this is their way. This is their way to make things happen for them, for themselves. They will take advantage. They will get it anyway. So only you can throw them away. You can throw them away by combining these forces. That's the only. Forget about the theory, forget about the everything, chore, and all that, and sit on the table. Come, sit on the table with the other political parties if you want to. If you don't want to derail politics, if you want to flourish as a politician, if you want to flourish your democracy, sit on the table. That's the only way. That's the democracy. Whether it's Nawaz Sharif, Imran Khan, or PPP or whatever, sit on the table, talk to each other, not with the Khalai Makhluk. So this was the whole analysis. I think this is my point of view. You may not agree with that, but this is my point of view. Thank you so much.